Hello everybody, it's Jabbar here. From now on, I'm going to be turning on my camera instead of hiding behind the computer screen as usual. Just to enhance the human experience a bit. And to show off my handsome face, of course. So anyway, without further ado, it is time for the great unmasking. What? Well, I'm sorry I wasn't as handsome as you thought I would be. Today I'll be discussing a topic that even most African history lovers know very little about. In fact, so little is known that there is no solid academia or archaeology to even back it up.
We was Kangs and the original native Indian Aborigines and the Greeks and the Chinese and the Hebrew Israelites, but white men done climbed out of his cave and stole everything from us.
Why would we steal huts made out of cow shit? If I want a cow shit, I just get some off my farm.
Come on guys, there's plenty of history to talk about from the African continent. Both of you are wrong and there's no need to invent things or assume that there was nothing there. The place that I'll be talking about is a real place, currently in ruins, and really did thrive at some point in the past, but its purpose is largely unknown. However, a few very peculiar theories of its origins and purpose do exist. The Bakoni ruins are a large collection of stone ruins that stretch across a vast expanse of countryside in the South African province of Mpumalanga. These ruins are most closely associated with the town of Ntokoswene, in which thousands of them can be found scattered among the surrounding hills. The structures are widely believed to have been built by the Bakoni people, in which they take their name. The Bakoni people are a subgroup of the Soto ethnic group, who are believed to have shared the area with the Ndebele and Shangaan tribes, as well as their predecessors for the past 20,000 years. However, through oral history, local groups claim that the Bakoni are different from the surrounding ethnic groups, and collectively referred to as the people from the north. One of the most common theories about the purpose of these structures is that they were built as simple cattle kraals. A kraal is a fenced-in enclosure built by many diverse groups all around the world to contain cattle. This would make sense considering that cattle have been an integral part of countless diverse cultures all around sub-Saharan Africa throughout history. In some places, the amount of heads of cattle that a man owned determined his wealth and his overall place in society. In other parts, it was even used as criterion of whether or not a family would allow him marital rights to their daughter. There is evidence that cattle may have been kept by various African groups since as early as 5000 BC. However, one very big problem with this cattle kraal theory is that these structures do not resemble cattle kraals at all, which usually consist of wood or wicker, and have very large gaps or openings in order to view livestock without having to enter. Even modern metal kraals fit this definition. The Bakoni ruins, however, do not. They cover vast expanses of land that are large enough to accommodate entire cities, and consist entirely of stone, and in some cases, they are taller than a full-grown man. These structures were also most likely much taller in the past, but clearly time and weather has eroded them into ruin. If the first theory seemed outrageous, wait until you hear the other theories proposed by South African scientist and explorer Michael Tellinger. He believes that one of these sites, which he calls Adam's Calendar, was created by an ancient civilization anywhere from 25,000 to 250,000 years ago. Just to put that into perspective, Sumer, which is the oldest known human civilization to date, is only about 6,000 years old. In fact, anatomically modern humans have only walked this earth for the past 70,000 years, in which most of this time was spent hunting and gathering. He doesn't stop there either. He also theorizes that the ruins are the remains of massive electrical power grids used to extract gold by an alien civilization. Perhaps the most plausible possibility was one proposed by William Beinhart. He outlined the fact that the structures maintain relative similarity and uniformity over hundreds of kilometers, with the walls and terraces aiding in a highly advanced and complex system of agriculture and cattle herding.
Well, them white men were obviously right about them being cattle kraals. That's a highlight of black accomplishment, since most of them there Africans were hunting for all their food instead of farming.
Actually, Michael Tellinger is white as well, and he's the one who proposed the theory of Bakoni being a massive power grid, so...
We was the first people, which means we made the first civilization. My black Egyptian brothers conquered all Africa. And they civilized them white cavemen in Europe too.
Oh boy. So guys, what do you think? I personally find all these theories, with the exception of Beinhardt's, to be absolutely ridiculous. But at the same time, there's a lot we really don't know about the past, and we'll never know the truth until this place is excavated. Just like the Kang and the Bigot, these theories seem to have a black and white view of African history though. Pun intended. The Bakoni ruins are interesting nonetheless, and are likely the remains of an ancient and unknown kingdom. After all, stone architecture was commonplace in much of southern Africa, such as that of the Great Zimbabwe or the Mapungubwe. So what do you think? Could this have been a real Wakanda? Or were they just simply used for herding cattle? Or were they part of a complex and advanced farming culture like the Inca? If you'd like to discuss other topics like this one covered in the video, or just history in general, you are welcome to join the Empire from Nothing, a Discord community of fellow history buffs who chat about topics like these 24/7. I hope you enjoyed the video, and always remember, we don't come from nothing.